I was with you 4 weeks ago, and you wouldn't record a live podcast. So now we have to be across the country from each other. But I guess this works. This is the lightning round. We're going 5-10 minutes here. Speed dating on the podcast.
Dare you go?
No, this is more of I think this is an update. We don't do a lot of these. We don't do a lot of updates in this, State of the Union for Granite Peak Veterinary Advisors. We've had some updates and changes, and we thought, what better way than to, instead of sending an email blast, right? Let's get on a podcast together. You know what? My father listens to these, and he's like, "Hey, you haven't had a podcast in like 2 weeks." And I was like, "Why are you listening?"
Oh, Dad's missing out.
This is more for him, if anything.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, hi, Dad. It's June 3rd was a big day for the firm. June 3rd. What's been cooking on June 3rd?
Man, talk about veterinary specific bookkeeping. We got it all now. We had it, right? We built it from scratch for Granite Peak style. And then it was such a need. And I will say that I came from a background of doing my own bookkeeping. It was awful. I didn't do chart of accounts because, whoa, that is way too much work. Did I know my numbers? Absolutely not. Did I have a gut feeling? Okay. So now we've got veterinary specific bookkeepers speak the language, talk the talk, know who your vendors are, know what categories are. And we have just brought on veterinary specific accounting to kind of build out on our cash and accrual methods, right? So whatever you need, we can meet those needs.
Yeah, and how we accomplished that, and you're right, as we built the firm, right, it was tax focused, and then you came along a couple of years ago, and we added a consulting arm that we never had, and then we met a couple key people on our team, and we built out the bookkeeping division to be created from people that came directly from VetMeg. June 3rd, we closed on the acquisition of Veterinary Accounting Specialists. It's a bookkeeping firm based out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Stephanie Packham and her team have built a tremendous business. I've been extremely fortunate over the past handful of years to have a firsthand view. We shared a lot of mutual clients. There was always that deep respect for one another's work product, and I think that's why acquisitions happen, right? It wasn't growth for growth's sake. I think as a firm, our desire is always to serve more, to do more, and to help to shape and create the veterinary industry. Now adding Stephanie and her team and her resources to the mix, you're right, it's expanding what we can do and the capabilities we have for not just cash method, but accrual method accounting and all of the other services that we're offering between budgeting and valuation services and all of that. So if anything, this isn't to, jump on a podcast and just share news. It is because excitement. We do want to help. We want to continue to serve, and we're just excited to make that announcement, to have Stephanie and her team on board within Granite Peak Veterinary Advisors. And like we always say in that the send off of the email, the best is ahead. It truly is. When you're collaborating with such talented people, I mean, you're bringing in a collection of I think the number is now right around 53 team members.
53 team members. That's so many.
53.
You should keep it. You should always keep it below 50. So.
50 is the number. No, I know. Hey, well, you're the first to go if that happens. But
I'll work for free.
No, it's not a number. Again, that's not a number to boast. It's like, hey, we have 53 people across, I think it's 14 different states now. So when you say national presence in vet, that's what we've always wanted to be and be able to create and serve. And I think that's what we're doing it. So this is just the next phase of where Granite Peak is heading in all of our capabilities for outstanding to start. And now they're only being more enhanced as we continue to integrate and roll out over the coming months.
I just love the dedication. So the two teams coming together, right? We're meshing kind of all on a similar path, right? We all want to help practices run better, smoother, more successful businesses, but the intentionality and the fact that we're so seamless in what we're trying to do together. I love, though, all the things that we're bringing to the table, like the VMG data links. That's now an option that we can help you do those, because that's time consuming, that's labor. So that's all of those things that I don't have time for. And so I love being able to oh, look, we can offer that package now. Things like that. And just spreading the veterinary knowledge and the bookkeeping knowledge together and the accounting and just building such a more robust team to offer our clients what I think is a super fair price point for what we deliver, and just building those relationships out. I'm so excited. I'm excited to see the questions that are coming back and forth between the teams. I'm excited to see, like, somebody said, "Oh, somebody's bank started doing this. How do I do this?" And like 6 people chimed in. I was like, "Oh, have you tried this? Have you thought of that?" Like, it's so nice to work from home, right? Like, we all love that, but you miss that people connection. And I will say, I feel more bonded to this team being fully remote than I do to others that I've worked with in practice, in office. And so just to like build on that camaraderie. And I know that that's not necessarily client facing, but I would hope that they could feel it, right? Like, we're all so mission driven here and on the same like path to help our clients as much as we can, especially goodness now, like there's some road humps lately.
Agreed. And we're doing this all in a world that continually is preaching like AI and doom and gloom, and well, bookkeeping is gonna, get so efficient and go to the wayside. Numbers have never been more important. Reliable data, relationships, and again, this is that in all of the team members and how we're creating it. So again, super excited to have and be able to announce the addition of Stephanie and her entire team at Veterinary Accounting Specialists. Certainly more to come. It was a quick podcast. Before we wrap, I'd hate to not miss it. We got to go back a couple of weeks. We're coming off a GPS Patterson event. It was our second time attending. I love them. I'm looking forward to this. Another one, was it October? I think October is the West Coast. That's exciting. Give me one takeaway that you had after presenting and meeting a bunch of really excited future practice owners. What's the biggest takeaway for you?
I think it just makes my heart so happy that it's still out there, right? The drive is still there. We talk about like people's work ethics and short work weeks and not wanting to do it, but man, there are some people out there that are just coming up with new ideas, that are super excited to get out there and to do things their own way and to try to combat, corporate as much as they can, and to help, like, everyone's so focused on helping their team and helping their clients and really giving like new quality, best medicine at an affordable price. And it makes my heart so happy to see that like it's still there. Like, the drive is still there. People still really enjoy being a veterinarian and like want to bring good to this industry.
I agree. It's every dang time. It's super refreshing and energizing. I think some of the common themes, projects feel like they're taking a bit longer. I think financing's happening quick, they're solidifying the space, and then something's getting hung up with lease negotiation, zoning, permitting, so building. So seeing a little bit of that where just the scope is getting delayed, which is fine. I think budgets are enhancing on the practice side of building the ground up construction. So budgeting is critical. Got to meet a practice owner who, don't make me butcher this. This is the greatest story. She was dynamic. I didn't want the conversation to end. It was 10, 15 minutes with her. And I was like, why is she getting up and leaving? But she has a kitchen inside the practice. I think she's in Mississippi, and she's cooking 3 meals a day, or someone within her team, full-time chef, is cooking 3 meals a day for her team to just
And the
sit and
clients.
work in the clients. And
Right. Let me stop that for some cornbread. I mean,
talk about a community of feel that she's given off. That was incredible.
yeah. So, right, like, there's successes everywhere. And so it GPS is super special in that regard. And they're picking the right people with the right drive. But I do agree, like, we're seeing a lot more like Q3 27, which is a long road, right? And there's a lot that we can get done between now and then, but there's still lots of people out there who are excited about growing the industry.
Excellent. As promised, it was a quick one, Megan. I appreciate it. Always good to get on these and record with you.
Bye, Dad.